Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new series. Something I'm hoping we can expand and carry on doing going forward. Yes, we're going to be opening Topps stickers, Topps official stickers of 2026 for the English Premier League. I think they've only just recently released the sticker book. I think they released it in January, or at least I've only just seen it this month anyway. So I think they've waited to half the season to get it done. And I feel like if you're going to wait half the season, you may as well wait a little bit longer because, well, transfers, players moving teams and that. But what do I know? I did do another video opening a Champions League card starter pack, and you can check the video out for that on the channel as well. But I'm hoping this, like I said, I'm hoping to expand this and go forward, and maybe we can do Magic the Gathering and Pokemon cards. I just love opening packs. I'm sure everyone does. It's like a shot of dopamine straight to the skull. Yeah, really enjoy it. Now, I'm intrigued to see what I get in this. I mean, it does say here, I did just kind of begin opening it off stream there because, well, this is my second attempt at the video and I kind of knocked the camera over and I wanted to start again. But you get a start pack, which so you also get a 100-page album inside with 4 sticker packets. So not many sticker packets, but you get the 100-page album as well. And that is quite a lot of pages, to be honest, plus 100 pages. And if we carefully open it, like I said, I've already started to opening it, so I don't know what I get. We get the packs and everything inside, but it tells you on the other side as well, if we do it very carefully, it tells you here you can get mini tins with 12 packets in them. You can also get multi-packs as well, so it gives you a bit of information on that side. But since I've already started opening it, let's continue. So, yeah, I'm hoping to make this into a full-fledged series, so hopefully you like it as well as much as I do, and hopefully we can get a new camera and stuff as well, because I know the quality is going to be pretty bad. Well, here's the sticker book, and if we flip it over, it's exactly what it looks like on the cover as well on the packet. So yeah, quite good. It's quite thick actually, but like I said, it's over 100 pages as you can see. So anyone wondering whether they should get it, you definitely should. I mean, I used to love collecting stickers as a kid. Obviously, it's got all its pages there. So Mohamed Salah would just randomly turn to a page. You're going to have some pretty impressive things. And this is exactly what I remember as a kid, well, which is definitely good. Definitely what we want to see. But yeah, the book is good quality. To get all the stickers in here, you're going to have to spend a lot of money, I imagine. But this is something we're going to find out together, hopefully. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to open a few packets, and I've left the packets on the side. Hopefully find a better way to do this as well, more efficient way. Here we go. We've got a kickoff sticker card inside. You get 1 kickoff inside, but you get 4 sticker packs as well. So we'll open the sticker packets first. And on the front of these, you can see we've got some recognizable players. We've got Cherky on there as well. We've got Wood. Eze, now at Arsenal, of course, Van der Ven and Strand Larsen, who is probably going to Crystal Palace this January transfer window, if you believe the hype and believe Sky Sports, which I think is crazy because Crystal Palace have a decent player with Mateta anyway. I know Mateta wants to leave, but you ain't going to replace Mateta with Strand Larsen, are you? I don't know. What do I know? But yeah, I'm looking forward to opening these. So that's what we're going to do without thinking. We are going to open them. I know the light's bright. So what we'll do is we'll move the book away a little bit on the side, and we can focus on the packets. Hopefully I get a better background as well. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what I should do to improve the stream. And any suggestions better. Maybe you say, just don't bother. Don't do it anymore. That would also be valid. But yeah, let's open our first pack. Our first sticker pack this season. In fact, this is the first sticker pack I've opened in like 20 years, probably. Longer. Since the 90s. So yeah, plus 20 years it's been since I've opened a Premier League sticker pack, and I'm excited to see what players we get and see if it's worth our value. But like I said, I'm hoping to extend this into other things as well. And like I said, if you've watched the card opening pack on the other video, you'll see what it's like to open the Champions League. And we're going to move that this side here as well. All our rubbish we can throw on that side. So let's turn over, shall we? First one is, look at that, Andy Cole. So we got an Andy Cole special, I think. We got 278. That's what number he is. And that's a pretty good card. And I remember Andy Cole. You know, I was growing up. I'm not a United fan by any means, but I remember him scoring lots of goals and yeah, decent player. And every now and then I do like to play Championship Manager 2001. And you have him up front with Dwight Yorke if you start as United. And sometimes I do like to start as United because, well, they're the best team in that game. Why would you not? But that's a pretty good card to start with, I feel. Other cards we have, if we stick that there, we've also got Sven Botman for Newcastle. Decent play when he gets going. We've got Mickey van der Ven. Tottenham, we we're just speaking about him as well. Number 400 is Sven Botman. Mickey van der Ven. And we got Barry as well for Everton. Good player, scoring a couple of goals now as well, of course. Joe Rodon for Leeds. Leeds doing pretty well. I mean, I suspected they were going to go straight back down, to be honest, but I think they're doing enough. They're probably going to survive. Everton as well. They're turning a corner with Moyes, of course. And the last card in this one was Adarabioyo, Tosin Adarabioyo, coming through the Man City Youth Academy, of course. I think he was part of their team that won the Youth Cup. I think maybe. He was going to be a big star for City. Didn't quite work out that way. They got rid of him. Nice to see him at Chelsea. He's doing well for them as well. And he's number 179. That's the first lot of stickers we got. I said Andy Cole, obviously the shining one in that one. Good card. Good sticker, sorry. And Van der Ven, quality player. Any team would be lucky to have him. Just too many injuries, I guess. Too many injuries. But good player nevertheless. So we stick that over here. We can open our next pack. Maybe I should do these a little bit different. Maybe I should start from the numbers at the back and just flip them over one by one. Maybe that'd be much more exciting. So our second pack open. So if you want to get 4 packets in the starter pack, or the 100-page album is probably a good deal. I didn't see who that was, which is good. So got number 385. Keep a track of these and what numbers we get for the videos. So number 385 is Casemiro, United. Talk of him leaving United. I thought he was leaving in the January transfer window, but he seems to still be there. For a shot player, he does score a lot of headers, but I mean, Aguero was the same for City as well. He scored quite a few headers. And, you know, you don't mind it from the South Americans. They're quite aggressive. Someone once told me that Casemiro was better than Rodri. This was when Rodri won his Ballon d'Or that year. Disagree. I don't think Casemiro was ever that good at. He's always in an easier team. When you play for teams like Real Madrid and stuff, you're always going to look better than what you are for United. I think you found that a little bit. Although he's looking sharper this season, I must say. He's looking a little bit leaner. And since Carrick's come in, you know, United have turned the corner. That's Casemiro. Got number 94. Number 94 is Semenyo. Attacking ace Antoine Semenyo. Now at Man City. Got off to a flying start. I think he's got 3 and 4 he's got for City. He scored against Newcastle in the Carabao Cup. His second goal should have counted as well. VAR definitely re-refereeing that game. Should have just let that count. Would have been 3-0 to City after the first leg, but it's only 2 going into the second leg this week. And then he scored against Exeter, of course, on his debut, and he also scored in the league against Wolves. So he's had a pretty good start, Semenyo. Good start. And, of course, City going to have him for the Champions League games going forward as well. Having qualified in the top 8. Good player. Number 551. Midfield maestro, Andre at Wolves. Wolves, yeah, well, probably the worst team in Premier League history at the moment. There's still a chance for them to come out of that one a little bit. They have improved over recent weeks. They got a draw against United. And they, I think, did they beat West Ham or someone? I can't remember. I think it was West Ham. And then they kind of gave up. When they played against City the other day, I think they kind of gave up on that one. It looked like they didn't want to get smashed, or they were trying to bore them into the second half, which is what Leeds did at the Etihad as well in that game, if you watched that one. Leeds just bored City to death and scored a couple of goals at the end of the first half and beginning of the second half and trying to win it that way. Wolves trying to do the same, playing long ball, but Wolves definitely going back down. There's no hope for them. They're getting relegated. They'll give up any hope there. Number 334 is Alexander Isak. Of course, was it 120 million to Liverpool? Record signing. Everybody wanted him at the time. Liverpool got him, and then he's didn't hit the ground running, did he? He hit the ground a lot, though. He got injured. Good player for Newcastle, but not really done it for Liverpool. Like I said, injuries have hampered him a little bit. But still, I would have thought he would have been doing better. But he is a good player. So if they get him firing next season, he's going to be a massive player for them. Liverpool definitely struggling this season. Although, I also don't quite understand why they signed him, having just signed Ekitike, because Ekitike is a good player as well, and he's banging in the goals. I think I'd rather have Ekitike in the team than him, but I don't know, it's their choice, I suppose. But Slot having a little bit of a nightmare at Liverpool at the moment. Long may it continue. Number 413 is Yoane Wissa from Brentford, now at Newcastle. Another player that was doing well at Brentford, but then not quite hit the ground running at Newcastle. It's kind of a weird sticker, that. Doesn't quite look right, does it, on there? Or just the camera being poor quality. But yeah, Wissa, good player, quick, good on the counter-attack as well. He was great with Mbeumo, Brentford. Not quite hit the heights of Newcastle. And you'll hope to change that at City in the second leg of the Carabao Cup this coming Wednesday. And 353, our last one on this pack. There we are, Ait-Nouri, Rayan Ait-Nouri. And now I understand why Pep doesn't play him at left back, because you got O'Reilly in there who's done a fantastic job. But Ait-Nouri, for me, he offers something different. And if you watch the Wolves game, I know, for me, players tend to play better against their older teams anyway, because they're against familiar faces. They seem to know them better. I don't know what it is exactly, but they seem to play better. But Ait-Nouri was great in that game. He was more direct. He got crosses in nice and early, which is how Haaland had that opportunity of his head early on in the first half that he missed. And they get his goal eventually, of course, from the through ball from Doku. But Ait-Nouri is a fantastic player. He's quick, he's good with his feet, he can attack, and he doesn't mind whipping a ball in. And that's the one thing Pep team lacks. They don't cross enough balls. You got the big man like Haaland, and then you don't want to cross the ball. Well, yeah. And you think O'Reilly would have been a midfielder, but he doesn't. But I think Ait-Nouri and Nunes, the two players from Wolves on either side of the fullbacks, I think Haaland would get a lot more service. That's just me anyway. But yeah, that's another one gone. So just to recap, we've got Ait-Nouri, of course, pulled last, Wissa, Isak, and we've got Andre from Wolves, Antoine Semenyo, Casemiro, Mickey van der Ven, Ben Botman, we've got Andy Cole, Tosin Adarabioyo, Joe Rodon, and Terno Barry. Don't know if I've said that name right, but hey. So our third sticker pack. Let's see what we're getting here. And I am enjoying this, actually. I mean, the starter pack as well, I think it was only $5.99. It wasn't much. It was $5.99, something like that. Which is cheap considering how much the sticker packs actually are. Because I think they're like £15, £16, 8 packets. So the fact you get a book as well for that is pretty good. It might be like $15.99. I'm not really sure how much it was. Let's not see that side. These stickers don't want to come out. They're truly, truly stuck. But here we are. Throw that away. And that as well. Stick up there. So, 394. That will be Lenny Euro, Defensive King. Euro, another one for me. I mean, I know United fans love him, but I don't quite see it. But then again, United haven't really been at it this season, so you don't really know. I think it's unfair to judge some of the players at United because, well, I think they had such a bad start to the season. Carrick's changing that slightly. They brought the feel-good factor back, and they brought the aggressive backs with United, and they're going to do pretty well this season. Now, they should finish in the top 4 for me. At 211, that will be Will Hughes, decent player for Crystal Palace. You know, he's a bit of a workhorse, and I don't mind plays like that. And of course, he's English as well, so probably go for a lot of money if people wanted him. But yeah, I think he's a good player, and he's doing well there as well. He helps run their midfield. 254, we have Kenny Tate. Don't know if I said that name right either. At Fulham are just one of those teams, aren't they? You just feel like they exist. They're going to float around the middle of the table. They might go up a few places, might go down a few places. They got a good manager in Silva. Yeah, Fulham are just, I don't know, I just don't really find them a threat. I don't know about you. Let me know in the comments. Then we got Lewis Potter at Brentford. Brentford going strong this season. A lot of people have them for going down since Thomas Frank left for Tottenham, but Brentford has shown that with Keith Andrews, you know, they got some good players in there, and if you manage players right, you know, they will work for you. And they've had some decent results, and of course you got the big man up top who's banging in goals for them every time as well. Number 35, Kai Havertz. Not really played much for Arsenal this season. Arsenal, the set piece kings, really, really boring to watch. There's nothing else you can say about that. Absolutely boring. Kai Havertz was their go-to man for getting important goals from last season on the peripheral of all of his injuries this season. And Gyökeres not really stepped into either. 154. Kyle Walker. At City for a long time, won a lot of trophies. He was their captain last season. For me, that was the mistake. But Pep likes to make players that are leaving their captain. He did it. He's done it with Bernardo Silva this season. And Kyle Walker, for me, terrible, terrible defender. Honestly, he's shocking defending. He doesn't jump for the ball, doesn't jump for headers. He just leans into his man instead. Yes, he's quick, which gets him out of a lot of problems, but otherwise he's put himself into them problems because his positioning's bad as well. Can't man mark. For me, he's useless. Doesn't score goals, can't cross. Not very good at passing. He's just quick. That's how I saw him at City anyway. Feel free to disagree, but Burnley, I don't think he's doing them any favours either. And our last pack in this pack opening. But yeah, so far we've got some decent ones, I think. Decent ones. Definitely enjoying it. Looking forward to doing the next openings. Got to be careful as well. Look forward to sticking these in my book as well. 188. That is going to be Jamie Gittins. Another good player for Chelsea. Chelsea have the whole of Chelsea team of young players, but Gittins as well is another one. Lots and lots of talent there. And if they nurture him right, he's going to be big for them. Or they could sell him for big money. But yeah, Chelsea under Leroy Rosinha as well, playing well so far. Got that new manager bounce, which is definitely what they wanted. Maresca harshly sacked, but then again, when you flag off the board and the chairman and whatnot, you're going to get fired, aren't you? 305 will be Brendan Aronson, who started scoring goals, the American for Leeds. Leeds are one of those other teams that will they stay up, will they go down? Who knows? But they're not really any threat to anyone. They're a bit of annoying to play at their ground, but away from home, I think everyone in the Premier League apart from Wolves, should probably beat them, to be honest. 141. Ooh, shiny. Premier. Mitomo scored against City a couple of weeks ago. I was at the game. It was pretty annoying. Brighton as well beat City earlier in the season, and Mitomo's a quality player as well. I think he's one of those players that if he goes anywhere else, he wouldn't really shine. Just him and Brighton fit perfectly for me. A nice sparkly card, that. I like that. Number 108. Fabio Carvalho. Brentford, another Brentford player. Yes. Filling up the Brentford team. Oh, number 3. Interesting. Let's see what number 3 is. Number 3 is... Woo! It's the Premier League trophy with the Liverpool ribbons, which is disappointing. I just think the Premier League trophy looks better with blue. But there you go, the Premier League trophy. And 345, our last one. What? Well, would you believe it? The City badge to end. Absolutely love it. And yeah, couldn't have ended perfect, that one, to be honest with you. Super City. And yeah, for me, Pep should have gone at the end of the 4-peat. Won 4 league titles in a row. He's won the treble the year before that. He should have gone, let someone else do the rebuild. But I will say for City, the players they bought this season are really good value, I think. You got Cherky, Reinders as well. Donnarumma was an absolute steal too. Don't know why no one else went in for him. And then, of course, Gueye as well. He's going to be an absolute star at the club. I think when Diaz is back, push Vardy out left. But honestly, the signings we made are pretty good. I just think someone else should have been in charge of the rebuild. And I think Pep would have, if he'd left last season, would have been an absolute legend forever. Not last season, the season before, after the 4-peat. I mean, he could have left after the treble as well, and that would have worked. But I can't believe that was the last one I opened. Fantastic. And of course, we got this as well. The kickoff sticker card inside. So yeah. Peel and reveal. Shall we see what this is? And this will be the last thing we open for the video. Let's have a look at what we're going to get. Exclusive kickoff trading card. And it's the Premier League thing. And of course, it says here, if you complete your full album for a chance to win exclusive finished cards and other amazing prizes, scan here for more details. So yeah, you got to complete your full album, which we are a long, long way. But yeah, you just scan that. But yeah, there is. So yeah, to go through it all again. If we move this out the way. Out the way. We got the City Badge, of course. We got the Premier League trophy with the Liverpool ribbons on. We got Fabio Carvalho, Tomo, Aronson, Gittins, Kyle Walker, Kai Havertz, Dean Lewis Potter, Kenny Tete, Will Hughes. We got Lenny Yoro, Eight Nori, Johan Wisser, Alexander Isak, Andre, Antoine Semenyo, Casemiro, Mickey van der Ven, Ben Botman, Andy Cole, Colson Adarabioyo, of course, Andrew Cole. I remember him doing a spot Andy on there, but he always said he preferred Andrew back when he was playing. Joe Rodon and Barry from Everton. There's the stickers we got. Don't forget, you got the plus 100 sticker book as well, 100-page sticker book. That's where you get in the star pack. Hopefully your cards are as exciting as mine. You get what you need. Let me know in the comments and hit like and subscribe. We're going to be doing more of these videos. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate you all. Really, really do. And yeah, keep an eye out for more videos, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Thank you. Thank you very much. And yeah, let me know your support as well in the comments. It'd be interesting to know who's watching this. And any comments are much appreciated. Anyone that follows and subscribes, honestly, always appreciate. It's something new. Hopefully we can expand going into the future and hopefully give you more content. Thank you all. See you all soon. Bye-bye.